Good afternoon. I'm Haley Ekman.
And I'm Abby Grendon.
Here with your afternoon announcements.
Stay updated on all the latest school news by reading our online newspaper, The Squire, at www.squirenews.com. You can scan the QR codes around the school to access it. Also, follow The Squire on social media at EHS Squire on Instagram.
Attention all students. Standardized testing is happening this spring. The schedule is as follows. PSSA ELA exam April 25th to the 27th. PSSA math exam May 2nd to the 3rd. PSSA science exam May 4th to the 5th.
Keystone Literature exam May 16th through 17th. Keystone Algebra exam May 18th through 19th. And Keystone Biology exam May 23rd and 24th. All students who are tested are reminded that all EMHS students receive free breakfast here at school. Be sure to get a good night of sleep and full breakfast the day of the test. Good luck!
Reminder to all students that teachers are now awarding positive behavior points on the PBIS Rewards app. Students may be awarded points for showing integrity, kindness, and engagement throughout the school day. Check the app through ClassLink to find out how many points you've earned.
Tutoring is available after school on Mondays and Wednesdays in Miss Ludwig's room G119 from 3:20 to 4:20.
Attention all 6th to 8th graders. 21st Century is offering after-school homework help, academic enrichment, and snack on Mondays through Thursdays. Applications are in the office.
Club and class news. Student council applications are available in the cafeteria and outside Mrs. Lobdell's classroom for any current 8th through 11th grader. Applications are due by April 28th.
8th grade. Your permission slips for the Robert H. Jackson field trip are due ASAP. Please turn them in to Ms. Howe.
News from Guidance Office. See the Guidance Office for scholarship opportunities. It is currently scholarship season, so seniors need to regularly check their email for updates and deadlines regarding scholarships.
Students should be working on their CCR during advisory. See guidance or your advisory teachers with any questions.
Athletic news. Spring sports are now in session. Spring athletes are practicing and preparing. Best of luck.
Notice News. WIK News has partnered with Notice News to include relevant and reliable national and international news in our broadcast. Here's the latest from Notice News.
If you're looking at colleges, listen up. There's a new tool that allows you to create your own college rankings based on what matters most to you. Notice News has more.
If you were asked to name the best college in the country off the top of your head, you'd probably say Harvard, Yale, Stanford, Princeton, or maybe MIT, right? There's no denying that a degree from any of these schools is a useful tool, but how did they gain this reputation? An unofficial ranking of US schools maintained by US News and World Report is one of the biggest reasons for that. US News ranks about 1,500 schools each year on a variety of criteria. But the US Secretary of Education, Miguel Cardona, recently criticized the list, saying it creates a, quote, unhealthy obsession with selectivity. Most of the top-ranked schools have extremely low acceptance rates, usually hovering around 4%. But does a low acceptance rate alone make a school great? In response to this system, the New York Times has created a new Build Your Own College ranking tool. The tool allows users to create their own rankings based on what they think is important. The interactive tool allows you to choose how important things like diversity, sustainability, sports teams, cost, and safety are, and then gives you your own personalized ranking. The tool is a significant signal in changing the culture of exclusivity. When it comes to choosing a college, one size certainly doesn't fit all, and it's important that individual priorities and goals are taken into account when selecting one.
A pandemic benefit is about to end, and it's putting the food security of millions at risk. Angie from Notice News has the story.
The COVID-19 pandemic changed everyone's way of life, but for many low-income families, things are about to get more complicated. The Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, called SNAP for short, gives low-income households a set amount of money to spend on food each month. Prior to 2020, most states coordinated the amount of money given based on the income of each household. But after the pandemic hit, states were allowed to max out those amounts to anyone that qualified. Now, as the acute phase of the pandemic winds down, the federal government is making big cuts to the program. Many people will receive less benefits, and some people won't qualify for SNAP at all as the cost of food continues to climb.
We're still dealing with COVID. We're still dealing with a lot of people that lost their jobs, and prices are going up. Gas, food, eggs, what $9.99 for 18 eggs?
Experts say the boost in benefits kept 4.2 million people out of poverty, and anti-hunger advocates worry that these cuts could reverse that.
Decrease in benefits, in the SNAP benefits, is going to hit families and individuals at a time where food prices have increased 10% over the last year. So that's going to put more pressure on food banks and our partner agency network to provide food, because these are already families and people struggling to meet all of their basic needs. So we're kind of holding on for another increase in the demand for food.
With a split Congress, it's unlikely this decision will be reversed. Republicans who now control the House of Representatives have hinted they may make SNAP qualifications even stricter.
Are you smarter than a middle schooler? With PSSA testing beginning Tuesday, this week's Nightwalking quizzes teachers and middle schoolers to see who knows the answer to questions from the PSSA math, ELA, and science exams. Let's see if our teachers are smarter than our middle schoolers.
For this special edition of Nightwalking, we're going around and asking middle school and high school students and teachers to compete in a little segment we like to call Are You Smarter Than a Middle Schooler? PSSA Prep. Let's go see.
We're here with Mr. Huback and Liam. Could you guys answer a math question for us?
Okay, whoever hits the buzzer first wins. Ready, set, go.
Holy cow. 13 and 23/30ths.
You're right. Congrats to you guys. We have Kristen, Sean, and Paul, and they're going to be asked a math question. Whoever pushes the buzzer first and gets the right answer wins. Go. Okay, what'd you get?
4.25.
Is that all? Is that all?
Bring it!
Yeah.
X equals 4.25.
No, we're in 4.5x.
4.5x is the right answer. What? Hi, we're here with Miss Rouse and Lila, and we're going to ask them a science question. Now, the rules are the same. You hit the buzzer, get the question right, you win. Your question is, which term is best defined as a new substance that results from a chemical reaction? A, atom, B, element, C, reactant, or D,
Product. Reactant. Wait, no, product.
product! I don't give that too. Product was the right answer, I guess.
Woo! That's me, I won.
Good job for both of you guys, though.
Thank you.
With Molly and Miss Richardson, and we're asking an English question. Okay. Which evidence from the passage best supports the inference that the character is determined to succeed? A. Money and power, therefore she resolved to have. B. She took to writing sensation stories. C. She has had some experience, she got a prize for a tale. Or D. Very well, you can have it.
Do we get to talk?
Not to each other, you're against each other.
Oh, okay. A.
A is the correct answer. Congratulations, you are smart.
We're here with Kaimani and Mr. Lenhart. So we'll ask you guys a question, and then once you get the answer, bring the board. So, Mandy is walking in the woods. She completes 70% of her walk in 3.5 hours. She continues walking at the same rate. How much time in hours will Mandy entire walk take? Flip your boards and begin.
5 hours.
Yeah, you're correct. We're here with Kaimani and Mr. Lenhart asking a science question. Granite forms as magma cools in large underground chambers. After a very long time, the magma cools enough to crystallize into solid granite. What kind of rock is granite?
Unusual.
That is correct.
I was just being nice. I really.
That's another.
Thank you, and stay classy, Eisenhower.